All right, folks. What is up? It's your buddy Mess. It's been a while. Been away doing casting in other games, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, and even started doing a little bit of Counter-Strike recently. But going back to the roots, it's throwback. Unreal Tournament action. It's the Global Unreal saDM.I 1v1 Invite Tournament. That's a mouthful. Just put on by Fear, I believe. And I'm doing a round 1 matchup between Rummy, who's the number 3 seed, and my weapons buddy Ultranova. He's the 30 seed. Judging by those rankings, you got to think it's going to be a smash fest for Rummy, but I don't know. Maybe Ultranova will surprise us. This is, again, a Sniper Arena 1v1 match. And there's going to be power-ups, obviously. It's a best of 3, to my knowledge, from what Fears told me, with each team, or each player, excuse me, eliminating certain maps, and then both players choosing maps from the remaining maps, and then I think the tiebreaker will be what's left over. I'm not sure, if it's needed. So at least 2 maps. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be Rummy versus Ultranova. I think Ravhay is also streaming over on his YouTube channel. I'm not sure what game's going on over there. Actually, let me bring up the bracket real quick and we'll take a look. So here is the overall bracket. It's a 32-man invite tournament. We've already had a few matches take place. Morpheus taking out Monk and Disc, or excuse me, Humpty defeating Disc. So that's I would say that's a little surprising. Although I guess it's in Sniper, Humpty probably a lot better than Disc. I just know Disc is an extremely talented weapons player, so I would expect him to perform pretty well, but he's bumped out of the tournament. And as I said, it's the Rummy Ultranova matchup. They are on the far side of the bracket over here, and the winner of this match will move on to face Morpheus, who of course knocked out Monk. And again, I'm not sure who Rav is covering, but go check out his website and his channel. Dual stream it, figure something out, watch both streams. But we're going to get underway with this one shortly. I'm going to let the guys know that I'm ready to go. Spread the word around, let people know that the stream is up, and let's have some fun with this. I will warn you, I'm probably going to be a little rusty because I haven't done UT in so long, and I'm not all that familiar with Sniper. I'm a weapons guy, you know. I played a little bit of IG. I've done some IG match casting too, but Sniper's not too much different, but with Sniper, the maps are very different. Like I've never seen this map before in my life. I believe it's called Rose. We've got the armor sits on this little pedestal here. Obviously, you got some vials below and more sniper ammo. And over on the other side of the map, I believe is where the belt is, which is right there. You go, right there. You're gonna see a lot of action over here, of course. And it looks like they're clicked in and ready to go. So we're going live. Round 1 of the GU saDM1. We're going to start from Ultranova's perspective. And immediately going to fight over here at the belt, as I said. And Rummy getting that belt. You got to think he's going to make short work of Nova. He does. Picking up the first frag of the game. Nova spawns. Picking up some vials. And the armor has already been taken, so oh, Rummy, of course, knows that Nova is going to go for that armor, comes in and makes short work of him with a headshot. He is rocking probably a full build, another nice headshot as he takes the armor, and this is going to be all about map control. Weapons, or not map control, more so the armor and belt control, because with it being Sniper, you don't have to worry about taking control of particular OP weapons, which is what you normally do in a 1v1 weapons scenario. In this case, it's all about picking up those power-ups. As you see Nova rattle off 2 quick frags to get out of the gutter, it is now 4-1 in favor of Rummy, who is Hack. For those of you who don't know, that is Rummy. Number 3 seed in this tournament, as Nova does pick up the belt, so he's going to be looking for that to come up at the 56 mark. Timing is going to be extremely important, because you know that Rummy's going to know he picked up that belt, and he's going to be waiting on it too. You see a little bit of a showdown in the alleyway. Rummy probably trying to come over to get the armor, but Nova is going to make sure that he can't get it. Oh, he takes him out. I got to remember that for some reason I get double kill messages, so it's not going to be a double kill when you see that. Rummy triple dinking Ultranova, taking him out. 6-1 lead here. It's another quick showdown. On trying to get the spawn kill. Finally does put him down. 7-1. Early lead for Rummy. And it's going to be a 15-minute map. And with 13 minutes remaining, it's looking a little tough as we see Ultranova picks up the belt. Doing a good job of timing that, but immediately loses it to Rummy as they go for another showdown at the armor. And he's just, his aim's too on point right now for Ultranova. He just can't keep pace with him. It doesn't even matter if he's getting those belts. Rummy making short work of him. Now 8-2.
Headshot.
Another nice headshot by Rummy. Up close and personal. Moving around the map nicely, picking up some health. Although Nova's been getting the past 2 belts, I think, so he's doing a good job of at least keeping that away from him and making it harder on him. But as I said, it hasn't really mattered too much as there's another one as they have a little bit of a surprise showdown in the corner. And just like that, Nova knew the belt was coming up and was going for it, but so did Rummy as he finally takes it away from Nova with a 9 frag. And there's the killing spree, making it a 10 frag lead with still just under 12 minutes remaining as now he picks up the armor. So great power up armor control here by Rummy, doing the moonwalk, showing off for the spectators. And as Fear predicted to me earlier before these matches started, Rummy just manhandling Nova here. Sorry, Nova, I would not do any better, sir. In fact, it would probably be a lot worse. I'd be somehow negative. I would find the lava that doesn't exist on this map and fall in it. Do you see not a lot of vial collection, just mainly about that armor and that belt. You know, typically the guy who's on the end of it, who's dying a lot, he's the one that's going to go for those vials, and that's Nova. Although he's passing up some of them just to really engage. He's being aggressive, and that's a lot of weapons players are like that, myself included. I would kind of think at this point you might want to slow it down. This aggressive pushing, being just looking for the next engagement immediately for Nova is just not working. I think maybe if he slowed his play down a little bit, stacked up on those vials that he's bypassing, maybe just try to get some peaks on Rummy and then retreat and engage again, because these head-on engagements just aren't working for him. He's going to have to catch him off guard, because right now Rummy's just completely running away with it. 20-3, 17 frag lead, and and Nova did a nice job timing the belt there, but Rummy's just too fast to respond, and his aim is too fast. It's just he can't stay alive for more than a second as soon as Rummy sees him. Rummy looking every bit that 3 seed that he was given. One of the favorites, I would say, in this tournament. Just to have to go off of the experience from what I've seen in Instagive and weapons. Rummy making it a rampage. That's 10 in a row for those playing the home game. Makes it 11, and Nova is just getting punished right now. I got a feel for him. It's frustrating. 1v1 is just... sometimes you can't overcome that raw power. Finally, Nova ends the streak with a nice headshot and picks up a double kill. So, trying to get a little momentum, climb out of that hole that is now 20 frags deep. There's another headshot. So that's 3 in a row for Nova as he picks up the belt. So finally gaining some ground on Rummy. Maybe I spoke too soon about Rummy being that 3 seed with a bullet. As he picks up the armor, so nice job keeping those power-ups away from Rummy. He got the belt, he took the armor even though he didn't really need it, and finally gets a 4th frag in a row to make it 25-7, and could pick up a spawn kill, but Rummy does dink him and takes off that belt. But I think Nova is over there waiting for it to spawn. And perhaps heading back to the armor. Oh, and Nova's feeling it now. He's gotten some heat going. He's warmed up, and as he goes for the armor, a bit too predictable. Rummy does get the headshot, But if he's smart, he's going to move over to that belt, which I think should be up soon, but Rummy's probably also on the way. Now, he's already there waiting on it, gets the headshot on Nova, who was a dodge away from that belt pickup. So just like that, Rummy thwarts Nova's momentum and gets 2 frags in a row on him. So it is now 28-9, maintaining about a 20 frag lead over Ultranova here. Makes that 20, picks up the armor. Just under 8 minutes remaining, and just comfortable performance for Rummy. Although Nova has had some hot streaks, he just hasn't really been able to maintain it against the superior aim. They're both doing a good job of timing the power-ups and trying to maintain map control. It's just coming down to who's winning the engagements on those important points, the armor and the belt. Although, as I said earlier, I think maybe Nova was a bit too aggressive against Rummy with that superior aim and kind of dug too big of a hole, gave him too big of a lead early, because he finally gained some footing, and Nova utilizing that belt to win an engagement on Rummy and gets another one, the follow-up spawn kill frag. So nice job there, but still about a 20 frag lead for Rummy, and I don't think Nova's going to be able to make that ground up because he's just not getting the frags quick enough. So once again, we thank you guys for tuning in, or I thank you. I'm sure the players do too. It's the GlobalUnreal Sniper DM1 Invite Tournament. It's a 1v1 tournament, sniper only. The power-ups are on. Best of 3 in a bracket of 32, and we're in round 1. It's the 3-seed Rummy against the 30-seed Ultranova, and it's looking like the seeds are predicting the performance, as right now it is, again, about a 20 frag lead for Rummy, as Nova finally picking one up, winning a tough engagement, as Rummy did have the belt there. But the follow-up kill by Rummy, and then a trade back by Ultranova. Kind of a back and forth here in the mid portions of this map. But again, Rummy just took that huge lead to start the game in the first 5 to 6 minutes. And, you know, Nova has had a hard time making up that ground, despite some pretty good play for them. And some really quick frags and engagements there off the spawns. Kind of lost track of the belt. Let's see it. Oh, it looks like Nova did pick it up. But Rummy, he might win. Yes, he does win the engagement despite not having any armor against the belt. Nova spawns on the armor, picks it up. Rummy takes him down with the headshot, and finally ending the bleeding there. 38-17, 38-18. Still at 20. It's just been about a 20 frag lead for Rummy for the past few minutes. I mean, it kind of ebbs and flows, a few frags back and forth, but keeping that buffer to stay comfortable with just under 5 minutes remaining. I think this is going to be an easy, comfortable win for Rummy. Probably in 2 maps after this, although, I don't know, perhaps this was Rummy's map pick, and Nova's not really familiar with it. We're seeing Ultranova get the armor, takes off, he gets the double headshot, takes off the belt first, and then finishes him off with the second. Nice play there by Nova. But again, just Rummy immediately responds, not allowing Nova to gain any momentum despite that one streak he did have in the middle of this game. Watch back from Nova, who I think is stalking Rummy. Yes, catches him a little off guard there, getting the headshot and waiting for the belt. 3:45 on the clock. Nova down by 20 and gets caught off guard there, exposing himself a bit too much. Rummy gets the oh, and he takes him out right on top of the belt. Beautiful play. And that's deflating if you're Ultranova, you know. Just as I said, whenever he's He thinks he's got the upper hand on him. Rummy's like, I don't think so. I don't think so. 43-22. Rummy just cruising right now, moonwalking, but Nova makes him pay the price for it. But that's the thing. Rummy can afford to be a little cocky at this point with with this lead and with this little time remaining on the clock. It's just not really possible for Nova to make up that ground unless he just goes completely ham. Turns on the aimbots as Rummy extending his lead above 20 now. 46-23. Nice follow-up spawn kill headshot, but Nova gets the fortuitous spawn over by the belt, takes Rummy out, and he's going to wait for it to spawn as he does pick it up, but there's only going to be a couple more of those. And see, that's what happens. Like he takes Rummy out, but loses his belt. And so you got to think Rummy's going to win that follow-up engagement, as he does. Immediate headshot, taking him out. 47-25. Another headshot, spawn kill. Gets the third. And Rummy's like, nah, I'm just going to put my boot on the throat now. Make sure that this game is won comfortably. Get that 50 frag mark. Win it in style. A little bit of jukeboxing. No, it's just kind of crouch fighting there at the belt. He's going to pick up the second to the last one, I think. Yep. Oh no! Rummy around the corner from out of nowhere. Steals the belt. Gets the follow-up. Man. Just impressive timing and positioning by Rummy to catch Nova off guard over at the belt. Kind of fooled him several times. A little bit of dance over at the elevator. And Rummy's going to try to make it 30. As he's 3 frags away from making it a 30 frag lead over Ultranova. And Nova's performed well. It's just Rummy has been too much. Just too strong. Waiting on that last belt, which actually probably won't be up for a little while. He wisely moves over towards the armor. And Nova, now he's kind of slow playing it, but it's far too late to do that. So this is the time when you do need to be aggressive, although he knows he can't win it at this point. He does get the last belt, but Rummy takes him out with a quickness despite it and gets the follow-up easy kill. Picking up the armor. Needs some health, though. He's down to 41. 30 seconds remaining, and Rummy winning convincingly. Can't get to the 30 frag lead mark. Or could he? He's got 20 seconds to get one more. It's 56-27. Rummy gonna win map 1, and we'll see if Nova can turn it around in map 2. I'm not exactly sure what map that is, but we shall see shortly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there you have it. 58-27. Rummy does pass the 30 frag plus mark. Really nice performance by him. Nova had a couple of good runs in the middle. Well, maybe one good run. But it just wasn't enough, and it was a little too late as he had gone really down early in the game. I mean, I think he was down by 15 plus within the first 3 or 4 minutes, and it was just too far to have to come back. I think we'll see a better performance by him on this map because it's also a weapons 1v1 map, whereas Rose, the previous map, I don't believe is. At least I've never seen it played in regularity. Now this one is kind of, a staple 1v1 map. So Nova's going to probably feel a lot more comfortable here. But again, it's going to come down to that power-up map control. As I guess this is live. Yep, they're starting it. Rummy winning the first engagement. I'm going to put on auto spec. Make it a little easier. There we go. Oh! Despite having the high ground, Ultranova losing that fight. Rummy now up to 2-0, but that's normally where the armor is at. I guess it's moved here on the sniper version. The armor is normally there in the weapons version. Let's see what Rummy's doing. Oh! Dodges around the corner and gets the headshot. He's waiting at the belt. I believe the belt is there. Yep, there it is. Backing into it and getting the headshot, despite getting body shot by Nova. And Rummy knows exactly where he's going. He's also pretty comfortable on this map as well, so perhaps Nova knowing this map a little bit better is not really going to matter. As Rummy jumping out to the early lead, just as he did in the previous map. 6 frag lead, it's 8-1. And Rummy's feeling it. He's really feeling it. He's timing well, moving over to the belt. Picking up the vials, staying stacked. Oh, but Nova, the nice drop headshot, takes that belt off and picks up the armor. I guess the armor was there. So Nova ending Rummy's map control and momentum there, as he is, I think, going to be able to pick up the belt. If he's smart here, it should be up soon. No! Rummy! See, Nova just didn't realize the belt was coming up, and Rummy catches him sleeping there and gets 2 frags as a result, and probably going to pick up the armor, which should be up soon as well. Another headshot as Nova is coming over to the armor. Gets the vials and the armor, and just like that, that little bit of momentum that Nova had is thwarted by a nice timing and placement by Rummy. Nova was in good position to take that belt, but Rummy was too fast for him, and I guess perhaps Nova didn't realize it was coming up that second. But Rummy did, got it, and rattled off 3 frags as a result. And again, you're seeing good map control and timing from Rummy. Nova moving over to the belt. He does get it and takes Rummy out, who had the armor. Oh, but 2 follow-up headshots by Rummy puts Nova down. So that's the thing. Despite Nova getting these belts, it doesn't necessarily matter to Rummy, who can rattle off 2 quick headshots like that. And you can tell Rummy also knows the spawn, so he's very comfortable with these follow-up frags. Just, you know, kind of biding his time, trying to get some easy kills before Nova can get some armor, and then going to move to pick up the power-ups for himself. As it's a 11 frag lead for Rummy here in the first few minutes of the second map. Rummy winning the first map rose convincingly. And it's definitely been all the 3 seed, as he does get the belt, the drop headshot on Nova. And as I predicted, it looks like Rummy is going to move on to round 2 after an easy 2-map win over Ultranova. And now at this point, I'm not really sure what you do. Like last map, I told Nova he maybe needed to slow down, but it's kind of hard to do that on this map because it's so small and the spawns are so easy to predict, and obviously Rummy knows them. So it really just comes down to winning your engagements at this point, and perhaps changing up your footwork or something to maybe try and throw Rummy's aim off, because at this point it's just completely on fire, and he's dialed in on Nova. He's winning every engagement. He's winning them quickly. Even when Nova's had the upper hand as far as health and armor, Rummy, more often than not, is coming out on top, and obviously it's resulted in this big lead. So, you know, there's only so much, you know, tactical adjustments you can make in a 1v1, and it just is going to come down to raw gun skill at a certain point. As Rummy is now still winning the map control armor belt battle. But Ultranova winning from the high ground there. But again, the follow-up frags by Rummy, it's just, you can't get a streak going. I don't think Nova has had more than a 2 or 3 frag streak this entire game. He had a decent one last map on Rose. I think it got up to maybe 5, 6, maybe even 7, but nothing like that to speak of here on Agony. Nova getting the armor, but Rummy has belt. They're both whiffing right now. Nobody can land a shot. Nova takes the belt off. Kenny finally takes down Rummy, so hopefully he can start a streak here. It's a long-distance engagement. Yes, he does get the follow-up headshot. There's the spawn. Gets the third. That's 3 in a row. Good streak for Nova. Moving towards the... Well, I think he's... I'm not sure where he's going. He didn't check armor. He's getting the pads there. Heading towards belt, but Rummy... I think he's right behind Nova, and I don't know if he knows that. Actually, Nova is camping under the belt here. Ooh, engagement at the belt, won by Rummy. Picks up the belt for his troubles, gets the follow-up headshot. Moving over to the armor, checks it. It is not up, so it's a 20 frag lead. Similar story here on map 2. Takes the armor, despite not needing it, just to keep it away from Ultranova. Gotta think he should win this engagement, but Nova, some nice moves. I can't quite win it despite taking the belt off of Rummy and whittling him down to 66 health. He needed the double headshot and couldn't get it. That's the thing. Rummy has been able to do that when he needed to against Ultranova. Getting those quick 2 taps to take the belt and his head off. Decapitates Nova before he can pick up the armor. That's 2 in a row. Waiting on the belt is Rummy. Here's Nova below him. Picking up the vials, takes Nova down and backs into the belt, picks up some health, so just not able to climb the mountain that is Rummy, the number 3 seed here in this tournament. As Ultranova, yeah, he's played smart for the most part, but just, you know, hasn't won the engagements, as I said. At this point, you know, you got to start thinking, how far will Rummy go in this tournament? I think the winner of this match faces Morpheus next round. I'll have to check the bracket after this game is over, but Rummy looking strong as the 3 seed, and you got to think that he's going to make a go of it. I think there's actually a prize in this tournament. If I remember the forums, it's like a GlobalUnreal hoodie or something, which, you know, that's pretty cool. Throwing up a little bit of a prize for these guys. Sweeten the deal a little bit. Supporting, you know, both the tournament and GlobalUnreal. So if you don't know, for those of you tuning in, you can check out the information about this tournament on GlobalUnreal.com. They got the forums there, obviously the tournament brackets. You know, there's all kinds of other Unreal Tournament activities going on. Yes, this is UT 99. 99, man. Decade old plus. The greatest arena shooter of all time. There, I said it. There hasn't been really any arena shooters to speak of still alive to this day. I mean, Quick Alive still going on the DM level. UT was the best CTF though. As Rummy gonna comfortably win this map despite the fact that there are still just over 5 minutes remaining. 41-15. Ultranova fighting valiantly, but just not having quite the gun skill to take down the Titan that is Rummy. And I will be doing several more matches tonight. I'll have to double check the schedule. I think Bled is up next, the number 1 seed. I think he actually faces the 32 seed, so that could be another blowout. I believe the 32 seed is Knockout Dad. But it'll be interesting nonetheless to get a look at the 1 seed, Bled Paradigm. He's a UT Titan in all mods, particularly weapons, 1v1 DM, and CTF. So a lot of people are going to be interested in seeing him perform. As I will be right back, so I'll just let the gameplay speak for itself for the moment. I'm gonna go get myself a drink and get some Advil. I got a little bit of a headache for some reason, so let's see if I can do something about that. I'll be right back. You guys just keep watching, I guess. Oh wow, I just realized I had my speakers on, so it was probably echoing that whole time. Maybe that's why I had a headache. But I do apologize for that, guys. So the sound probably did sound weird for this whole match, like doubled up or something, so we got that fixed now. It won't be going on anymore. Apologize to whoever watched. Did not realize that was going on because I have a headset on. But I'll be back in a minute or two.
Headshot.